Hi, I'm trying to get a hold of a John Berry. This is Officer Hampton with the Unified Police Department. I was just trying to contact you and speak with you in regard to a situation. I don't even necessarily know how to explain the situation.
You don't?
But it is with your family, and I'm just trying to contact you, get your side of the story. If you could, I'm going to try calling back in maybe 2-3 minutes. If you don't answer, I'll just leave it at that.
Oh,
If you want
okay.
to call back, get a hold of me, talk to me. Phone number is going to be 801-743-7000, and this is Officer Hampton. Okay?
Wow. I can tell you from personal experience that if your in-laws suddenly abduct one of your children and you call the sheriff and the pastor of your church, you might get a message like this from Officer Hampton, especially if you haven't done anything to warrant this sudden action. Even this guy is scratching his head. So welcome to Season 2. I can tell you that if I were the one to even sequester baby in a way as if to hide a serious injury and lock the doors, if I were to say things on the phone like, what are you going to do? Huh, Happy? What are you going to do? Over the phone over and over again in a maniacal way like that?
Cast my spells and make you so you can never fly away. Never fly away from me. A 20-year crush, and all I have is the cure. But you left me here with the cure, and I watched you struggle, be ashamed at who I must be, and how you think I might not love you.
Do you think Officer Hampton is going to call Grandma with the same kind of message if these roles were reversed?
With us, what's wrong with us?
No, in Utah, I'd be shocked. Officer Hampton sing-songy, hey, your Girl Scout cookie order is here. And it might be a bit mixed up, but that's not the message Officer Hampton would have been shooting for back then. On December 7th, my first day without baby. Since before baby was born until that day, I was with baby. And Mama, the whole way. Went to every appointment, filled out every form, watched every natural birth and purple shaken baby video. Hey, I topped off every test tube with my finest baby batter, and absolutely died inside every time we were harshly confronted with reality. Old sperm, old eggs, and the sexless marriage. In fact, if you or someone you know is a father who successfully abducted a baby for more than 90 days without being propped up by a hail of gunfire from all around, and your last thoughts are, wow, it looks strange, all those cops have purple plastic gloves on while shooting me. It's not like that on TV. No, but really, who's your favorite band?
The Zoo Petting Zoo.
People call me first thing in the morning. I know who they are. Customers, clients, they're in trouble. Want to do something unrealistic. Let me take the fall if their idea goes south. And they want to see if there's a way. If there's a way, it doesn't cost too much. And it's usually expressed in a message, because I screen the call. And it usually goes something like, hi, I'm calling to see what your prices and availability are like for something really short notice, short, simple. I really wanted a barbershop quartet of midgets or something like that. If you could call me back as soon as possible, that would be great. Little people. And it's a real call I get monthly. And if they go into bonus rounds by adding the insensitivity to others, including me, lately anyway, and for my own personal enjoyment, I'll mess with them. I practice patience with privileged people by the seashore. It is my lot in life, I guess. It's not me. It can make me uncontrollably vomit in the same way that I'm repulsed by people who treat others as a matter of course, like they are lesser. we lesser humans are here to help the privileged when they have fallen on a ski hill. Help without judgment. Point is, people fill roles. I'm away. This guy. Whoever it is when they call. First thing, 7:30 in the morning. It's this guy. They already have a way I treat them. But just because I have to deal with this person so often, even though it's a different person, and they're fresh to the game, I'm already biased. I already have a role planned and a way that I sort this person. Very binary, too. Usually a big no. So I don't mean to, but they fill roles. My wife and I filled the "you two are our favorite couple here" role at the IVF clinic. We were there for so many years. We became so close with so many clinicians. We truly were. That we loved them. You call them and say, hey, some loon guy has abducted a baby, and they will start passing scripts out. Man, they whirl up all the expensive gear. Shit, if you get a fatality up on the hill skiing, there is a cloud of red with purple gloves on their hands.
And the hits just keep on coming. Roll, roll, roll. These are the dance songs.
This is, no, that. Oh, yeah. Let me just make something real clear right now. That song's not on our CD. See, if you're thinking, I'm not buying that damn CD because that damn Big Bottom song's on there. No, it's not on there. See, we didn't write that song.
We actually do a version called Large Derriere.
Utah is set up for whack jobs. I'll wait for
it to snow again. And then I'll be back down.
So what's your name?
I'm not going to give you my name.
Why aren't you giving me your name? You know you're required by law to give me your name when I'm doing an investigation, or you can be arrested for failure to give your
I'm doing
information.
my business.
And even if you aren't a whack job, just the optics on the 5 o'clock news will make someone go from loving father to...
I'm trying to make a living!
Okay, you need to calm down and quit yelling at me right now.
Go back to your car!
No,
I'm doing my business!
Bravo 146, send me another unit. You need to calm down right now.
No, you need to calm down. I'm doing my business.
I'm trying to find out what you're doing.
If I'm stealing shit,
I didn't say
you
you were
can get in my
stealing
face.
You need to
You
stop
can't get
right
in my
now.
face, man.
to died suddenly from an aneurysm while awaiting to be booked in jail. Took a blow to the head. Getting in the squad car or, with the snow shovel. We don't know. We think he just suddenly had an aneurysm that caused him to suddenly fall on top of Officer Hampton's billy club. Ouch. But no, really, even though the show is fictitious, what you just heard happened on a not very snowy day here in Utah. And this guy was going around door to door, desperate, and people noticed. They felt like he needed a wellness visit, and he got one, and it was a short one. Yeah, you just heard the actual end of this guy's life that started out him telling the officer, look, I'll just go home now, and in seconds, he was dead by close-range gunshot.
All can sing along with.
He had this plan last night when there was snow, and he woke up this morning and there wasn't snow in the morning.
It's the lyrics, but you all know it.
Well, it just keeps going. Oh, I should say that now? Oh.
There is no comparison to the civil rights movement. Mostly because there is no comparison to the centuries of slavery that has preceded it.
Not even play anymore, just give stuff away all night.
But I have gained a new empathy for this tragedy and the strategy and the tactics that were used against it.
When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be
use a perfectly harmless wellness visit to audition someone for the role of man we lost today from a simple wellness visit.
The man who gets drunk with you. When I Jaeger, and I know I'm gonna be the man who Jägermeisters with you. And I would walk 500 miles. I would walk 500.
I don't allow the theater to continue in my world. I'm on the stage crew. I always have been. People say, perhaps it's time. You know, you said what you needed to say. Now, how about just stop saying it? Take it all down. You're starting to look foolish, man. You're starting to look like the very thing you're trying to not look like.
Be the man who goes out with you. When I come home, when I know I'm gonna be the man who comes home with you.
Hecklers at this point. Jesus, this woman at the resort today crashed under the ski lift. Skis are uphill. Her head is kind of cocked in the rut of a mogul. So you can tell she's just getting started. People are all shouting down from the lift, "Hey, you okay? Do you want to call Ski Patrol?"
When I'm lonely, when I know be the man who's lonely with you. When I'm dreaming, I'm gonna be the man who's dreaming about you. When I get drunk,
I skied up to her 100 meters downhill, and by this time she can't get her body in a position to, stand up or be comfortable with the skis that are still joining the chorus of the universe telling her, "You don't have a clue. These could be your very last moments on Earth, lady." She's starting to get angry with everybody, so she's telling them to, shut up, leave me alone. And I'm just skiing up, just about to say, "Hey, I'll walk 100 meters up to you." "How hurt are you? We want to know."
We want to be the ones to report it anyway.
"Hey, we'll call you a wellness visit right there, to the middle of Groomer's Choice? Glory Hole." Middle of Glory Hole, huh? Which is a mining term.
it's like Lebanon in here.
A groomed black, which is a ski term. Glory Hole right about to climax, which is the adjacent run, and term often used by sex therapists and resort developers. So she's getting frustrated with everything and everybody. There are gloves on her hands, helmet, these boots, nothing is familiar. This notion of making a mistake and there's this parade of people just over your head, 20 feet away, but absolutely helpless. 6 new people at a time. "Maybe you should just kick those skis off. Walk down. Let me throw you a beer. Here, catch. Our prayers and blessings are with you." Sure enough, there are at least 3 ski patrollers dying to leave the confines of the ski patrol shack. Okay, it's officially called a shack. They're well-built clubhouses. So yeah, you call in a wellness check sometimes to teach someone a lesson about how you're supposed to fall and get up on a hill. Hell, they'll show up with the whole brigade. They'll take a toboggan just to be sure. And ironically, at the end of the day, last week, somebody calls in legitimately right outside their door and says they need help. They need a ride down. They can't ski down. Man, everything goes 180. Everyone's gone. God helps those who helps themselves.
Well, as an interesting end to the day today, because the guests had to wait for an hour for patrol to come pick her up because they've been really prickly about guests wanting rides home. But on a day like today, come on guys, really. I don't want to take these people home. I don't want to be held up. It's a fact of life at a ski resort. And now the fact of life is I am all alone. Absolutely. all alone on this giant mountain. Last person to ski down this mountain today. So, I'm bringing you ski along. Have fun. We're on Silver Queen. God, I hope I don't crash because ain't no one's gonna see.
So some people are feigning their sympathies and saying how much they care and how concerned they are, and they're... And that, in a nutshell, is a fatal flaw of humanity. When the drug addict who just stole from you is pretending to help you find what you must have lost around here somewhere, man. Okay, let's retrace your steps.
Got the whole place to myself. I got the whole place to myself. I got the whole place to myself.
Drunks disappear and return your wallet years later completely intact with hundreds of dollars in it. And at a time when you can only be grateful when it is returned. There's a sincere note about gratitude and trying to make things right scrawled on the envelope that has sealed it away for years beyond the expiration date on the old Visa. What, no chip? Still skiing. So this is episode 1. Some people may never hear this and think that what was once episode 1 must it still be. But this is what shit truly aimed to be. A case in point. A point in a case that says not once, not twice, but now 3 times a lady has not respected the presumed rights of babies. And in this case, also, my daughter's sibling, a currently frozen, unborn, fertilized blastocell. My rights as a father have to be proven, tested, assumed a visitor. It really sounds like what a white lawmaker would insist. Right, baby? What baby? This needs to be proven, tested. Sure, I need to take responsibility, but the law needs to specify what the very minimum is, because I'm a very busy lawmaker. I want to be responsible. I want to get a haircut. Put this thing behind us. By the way, if you're new to the show, or have never made it to the end of any shows, Evil Petting Zoo is the house band. Fans of the show are contacting me. They want the music without my voice over it. I totally understand. I took my 20s and my 30s. I condensed them into an album made just for you. The album, Evil Petting Zoo. Evil Petting Zoo. Originally Pet My Fur. It's an easy $10 for you and another treasured fan of the zoo. The digital album, by the way, you can own, plus the unprecedented access to the band, work phone, home phone, addresses. Also, Past Member Archive Pass gets you up to the minute schedules of each past and temporary band member. Yes, you could call or walk right up to them at any time of day and just start singing a classic. So, if you trust iTunes for your musical purchases, then it's already on your device this second. You just need to reach out. Take what is yours.
Thank you, everybody. We're Evil Petting Zoo. We give you stuff. What can I say?
Anyway, until then, from the Bird's Nest. Oh my God, I got to tell you about this place. But from the Bird's Nest, tell your friends about your new favorite show, Hot Roll.